7 Commanders. My name is Commander Will Furion of the Vortex Squadron. I'm back again. I know. It's been too long. I know. A little bit early today, but it's Sunday, as one does. And today I got the title wrong on the video, I'm pretty sure. Because I done screwed up. So we're gonna have to go fix that real quick. But today it's kind of a what do you want to call it, a slow news day. So I don't have a lot of news, but I do have cargo to move. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get into that right about now. Give me a sec, boys. I gotta fix my cargo for new prime syndicate. Okay. With a fleet carrier. What do you think of that? There we go. I realized at the last second I forgot to put the title in right. Now the title's right, boys. That's what we're doing. New. Yeah. Okay, well, if there's any spelling mistakes, you guys will let me know. I'm sure of it. So nothing special going on other than I've been trying to move. I did move my fleet carrier near one of the Trailblazers and Trailblazer ships to help us get materials faster. So I'm trying it. Like I said, my carrier is not completely emptied out, so it's it doesn't have as much space as it could have, but we're still in the loading phase. Okay, as soon as I get the carrier full, then I'll move to the unloading phase. So there's that. And anybody that if anybody decides they want to come out, I'll put those things on the market when I get them over to the other place, and you can come, and I will attempt to pay you handsomely for unloading the cargo, but might have to work on that. I don't know how all that works exactly. Okay, so you'll just have to bear with me. I think we're okay. We got everything right here. Yeah, so basically I have it kind of sort of set up, and here's something that I can show you guys that's kind of new. This is the colonization construction details. Now, I don't know exactly how you use it yet, but there's planners and all this stuff. But I do like that it tells you what the installations are, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going in there. Here's one of the pirate bases, pirate installations, and then there's probably some hubs and stuff like that. So you can kind of get an idea of what you want to do here with the different hubs and all that. So we'll get into that after I get the port open. So I haven't got the port open yet. That part's working of colonization. So yay. So we're going to go ahead, and I think I've also got my calculator and my other thing, so I can kind of keep track of what's going on. I think I made some oopsies yesterday. I was editing the wrong thing, and I think I'm editing the wrong. That's the one I want. Scorpii, and that's the one I want, and that's what we're working on. And we're going to try to finish this list out as much as possible. There are some things that are going to take a while. Obviously, titanium and CMMs are going to be my big on steel. Steel's been just running me ragged. Okay, I've been trying to get steel, and people are just buying that stuff up quick. So But I also set up a couple of bookmarks, so I have them. And so there we go. And I'm right next door. I decided not to go in the system. I may go in the system on the next one because it's like the 4th planet, and maybe that'll be okay because, you know, I don't think it's that far away from the thing, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of this, and we can launch. I think I think I unloaded. I was getting tired last night. I try to go. I go as long as I can, but then I gotta take breaks and stuff, guys. I get tired. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. There he is. Whoa, you got my calculator. Are you trying to bait me for a Zemina? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, come and calculate some stuff. Get some stuff on my carrier here. That's what I need. Yeah, I'm trying to load up this carrier. I've never loaded up a whole carrier before. I can only do, I think I don't know how much I have. What do I have left? I have, space that I have left is on here, I think, somewhere. Yeah, so I'm at 16,067 of 25,000. So whatever that is, that's how much I got left. So I'm getting there, getting it filled up. So 07 to Atlas Rand, and thanks for your calculator services. Oh, I can get others to load my carrier without that, but you know that's not what I'm not. I don't usually ask for help. I just do it myself, and if they want to come help, then they can come help. I'm not too worried about it. They do come and help, so I'm not worried about that. Some people just do it for the shits and the giggles because they like moving the cargo. I'm not a fan, so I think everybody knows that pretty much. So they know I'm not going to any trucking conventions anytime soon. Highlander didn't beat Ian today. He's at work though, so he might be busy. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go get some cargo, baby. This is just a small port anyway, so it's good. That is very cool. You got the plan, buddy. Well, when I get my actual hauling carrier set up, then I might do something like that. But, you know, we're not in a super huge hurry. This, you know, colonization's not going anywhere anytime soon, so you know, there's always going to be something. And now that I know I can jump my minor faction anywhere I want, even more better. That's even more better. Now I can annoy people from afar.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Take care out there, Commander.
I won't say that I have anybody in mind, but there are people that I wouldn't mind annoying a little bit. Not me personally. No, I'm an angel. Just others. Not Atlas either. I don't want to do that. I have nothing to do with that guy. Mr. Streaming, like, what are you trying to do? 24-hour streams and shit? That's all I see. Atlas streaming again. Atlas streaming this. At least you got to work on your thumbnails, though, brother. I know a guy that could help you with some, you know, decent thumbnails, because those thumbnails you got, that doing the same thumbnail over and over, ugh, that is no bueno, bro. So here we go. Well, that's what I said. See, if you paid 600%, then I bet you somebody would do them for you. You'd even go take the photos and everything. I know a guy that does awesome, ridiculously awesome thumbnails. And it's actually, I'm pretty sure because of the way I do, my thumbnails are so crazy. Like, I think people are starting to see that, and I've seen some much better thumbnails coming out of some of these old guys. So I'm like, yeah, they're learning. Sometimes you don't even know what you're teaching people. What? You should, I'm just saying, you know a guy. I know a guy. I'll tell you who he is for 600%. You're not going to get to 100,000 subscribers doing anything dangerous, though, I'll tell you that. I don't think any of them have that many. I have a lot, but I did a lot. I've been around a long time. But, it's like, I don't know, 100,000, that's a lot. There's not even 100,000 playing the game. Give you 6 of my thumbnails and trade them for one of yours. Well, oh, damn it. I totally screwed that up because that's not where I wanted to go at all.
Orbital flight engaged.
Get me out of here, man. Okay. Sorry about that. I was totally talking and not paying attention. Look at that. Flew past my carrier. Yeah, at least it's not too far. I totally forgot. You can't bookmark this one. It sucks. This song, she doesn't bookmark. Okay, good. You stay offline for a little bit. Let some of us catch up. I haven't been able to stream either because I didn't feel good, man. I was just not feeling it. So I had to take a little break. And I was streaming every day for a while, but man, that wears you out, man. I even dumbed it down to like 2 hours a day, and it was still just, that wrecks you. Plus I had to come up with a lot more thumbnails, which is okay. I mean, I can do it. It's just annoying. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do try to watch all the other folks too, because I like to see what they're doing, and you learn more stuff about the game if you watch others. Just because they, I watch the podcasts and I watch or I listen to them or watch them or whatever. Sometimes I'll listen to them while I'm playing, just for certain parts of them. I don't like some of the podcasts, some of the older ones. They need to update their formatting because the way they're doing it is like 6 years ago format, and they probably need to change. I had to do that with my own podcasts as well. Right now, I'm not really doing a podcast, but this show is kind of a hybrid because I do talk about things whilst I'm in the game. I'm not necessarily always moving, but if I get to chit chat, and then I'll just chit chat, and then I'll be like, okay, that's it, boys. But I don't call it a podcast. It's more of a karaoke show in my mind. It's just, I do a show, do some fun stuff, and then I'll go back to what we're doing. All right. I got a like on one of my posts. Ooh. I love it when people like them. Yeah, I do have Rumble. I'm not moving off of, I'm not going back to Twitch, and I'm not going back to Rumble. I just don't, those platforms are so hard to get viewership. And plus, I'm not streaming for 6-8 hours at a time. Once in a while I will, but I'm not doing that anymore. I can't do it. Technically I should just go to doing regular videos because that's probably better for YouTube. But my live streams do better than my regular videos, so that's why I keep just doing live streams. Plus I got it kind of figured out to do it in a show format, so in a show where it's a show, and I keep very strict topics where I stick. Well, YouTube's tough for pretty much everyone because the player base doesn't watch YouTube for the most part. The older ones don't. They mostly stick to Twitch because that's what was out in mass when Elite came out, and everybody, especially all the older ones, they all started on Twitch and they all stay on Twitch because if they go to a platform like YouTube, they don't see as many views. And the reason they don't see as many views is because they're using those old antiquated formats for Twitch. And those don't work on YouTube. You have to come at it at a different angle, right? I'm actually even, I take a huge risk because I have that 1 minute intro, but it's a live stream. So I need that intro. I need at least a little bit of time to just make sure the stream's going to work. And that way I can cancel it if needed or whatever. But the intros on YouTube and all that stuff are pretty much no bueno. You shouldn't really have them. But I've dumbed mine down. I used to have like a 10-minute intro. That's what... Yeah, well, yeah, but he also posts a lot of videos too. I mean, look at some of the videos he's been posting. Oh 07 to the extreme. He posts like the most random shit, and and that's what the player base that is coming into the game now or newer, they don't know all that weird stuff that we know, right? They only know like, how do I land my ship? And he'll make a video, he'll make a 20-minute video. How do you land your ship? And then everybody will love it because that's what they want to know. He reads the room better than anybody. 07 to you, Urban Orange. Sorry, I didn't say 07 the first time, but there it is. So yeah, he reads his people, right? So his people, the way he does stuff, it's wonky. Okay. I mean, you seen what happened the last time he tried to do this ship is really good for something, and then there was another creator that just ripped him a new one because it was not, was not meta. It was not, scientifically proven by spreadsheets, and just had a field day with him. But that actually made him more popular. Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't care, like I don't like go watch his live streams or anything because I don't have a freaking clue what he's doing, but he does know how to, and he works with his crowd. Like I try to work with my crowd, so I try to figure out what they like, and then I try to give them that stuff. Now my guys like different stuff, and they're a lot older, and they also play differently, so I have to kind of work all that in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drama works, dude. I mean, if you want me to get in a fight with you, I will. I'll find something to be mad at you about. I mean, if you want. No, drama works. I know it works. I've done it a million times. I didn't want to get into a new drama about the new thing that's going on because I don't care. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. If you lose all your stuff, that's your fault. You didn't listen to what I told you the last time, but now you're getting it. Now he wants to roll back. It's like no. If you're gonna roll back, you better roll back all the way to hip 22,460 or whatever the hell it was. That's what I'm saying. Oh, if I get mad at you, you'll know. But see, you don't do a lot of role playing either. Now, Meccan's hardcore. I mean, he's either mental or he's hardcore role playing because he's always, and the role playing in his mind is about his story and his thing, and he uses all these words, but it's all about him. Everything is about him. He's always showing you how good he is at this or that or whatever, or how much he's done or how he's worked on this. He gets out these lists and lists of stuff, that he spends. I don't know how he does it all. The number of hours in a day and the amount of work that he puts into some of this stuff is just ludicrous. But yeah, but he did something that I could argue with, and it wasn't on purpose, but I was upset for two reasons. I was upset because one, they took because the developers took replayable content out of the game, and I don't like that, right? So nobody should like that. You don't want to, if you've been playing for a couple of years and you've been doing one thing or two things or whatever it is, it's like if they just all of a sudden, said, okay, well, we're not going to have mining anymore. There was a blockade. And yeah, he's 100%, he's in his own head, but I don't know, like I said, but when he talks, I can tell he's kind of role playing, as in a way, but when I talk to him, he still he still says things that make me think like he's just like lost the like he doesn't understand. He understands the numbers. He doesn't understand the community. You know the spirit of the community. You'll notice that some content creators are more spiritual and some are more actual factual, right? So you got some like Commander Exorcist, very spiritual. He talks from spiritual points to the game. He's not going to show you every little detail about how many hit points it takes to kill an elephant and all that stuff, but he'll talk about the impact that has on the community. Now the community, because the community is a living, breathing thing in Elite. It's a very diverse community, but it does expand quite a bit. And a lot of if you watch a lot of the older, or especially the older content creators, they don't talk about details of every little thing that's going on. They might make a snide comment about it, but they won't go into detail like, this doesn't work because we tested it, we did this and we did that. They don't test anything. They barely play. A lot of them. They barely play. You can tell they're not because they don't know half of this stuff. So it's like, it's just a huge vibrant community. And when you do something that affects them, then that is when they'll speak up, but they don't speak up directly. They'll speak up in other ways though. Yeah, so right. Yeah, a lot of them are spiritual players. And I'm a spiritual player for the most part. The only reason I get technical is because my boys make me. Right? So they're like, well, you got to blah, blah, blah. And they tell me all the stuff. And then I just say, yeah, that's great. And then I just put whatever I want. It drives them crazy. Because, you know what I mean? Because they do a lot of testing too. And testing is great. Now, we don't go as far as to make entire spreadsheets and there's the data, here's the status, because a lot of this stuff is just spiritual. So like we live in this universe, right? And we know that there's Thargoids, and we know that there's pirates, and we know that there's truckers and rescue people and fixers and people. There's people that do jobs in this game you don't even know because how could you? It takes years. Oh yeah, he's very spiritual, that guy. I like Obsidian, except he just kind of sometimes he just kind of I don't know where he's coming from. Sometimes like what? Because he really I'm surprised he's not going off about this, but with the way things are now, with all these new systems coming in, it's and the way they're adding all this stuff to the galaxy, it really just screws up the economy. And he's a huge economist. He wants everything to be economy. And it's like I didn't explain it to him exactly, but I did make this comment that literally 99.9% of the player base has no clue about the economy. They don't care about the economy. They want, progression. So whatever progresses their character, whether that's getting stuff, moving it to point A to point B, blah, 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 whatever it is. Yeah, that's what they do. That's why the minor faction system is kind of wonky, because people don't come to our original headquarters because they want to take us out. They just know that there's anarchy stuff there that they can attack with no retribution and then get parts for their suits. And people seem to love it. Plus, people do AFK, so there is, I never seen them myself because I don't do this, but I do know that some people go to certain systems and they'll pick up these missions to just murderize bad guys or whatever, pirates, and sometimes that probably includes our minor faction. So that it plummets our influence in the system. So like right now, I think we're at like 4% or something. But yeah, I think too, especially with the exobiology, I understand that that's something. Now the devs did say yesterday that they're working on that. Okay, getting the systems to accept input from other spots besides right next. So if you don't build it where we don't know these go together, that doesn't say anywhere, oh, if you build this plant, you need to build this hub, or if you do this, you need to build that. or it won't work right. It doesn't say any of that. But they did say they're looking at that stuff. They're trying to make it so that if you build an extraction site, you don't necessarily have to put the extraction hub on the same planet, which is fine. That's something they got to work out though. That's got to be a heck of an undertaking. So that's probably what they're doing right now. And I'll bet you right now they're also working on ways for the system to update itself quicker or better. Because the economy is like a balance of where materials are and where you deliver them to and all that. Right now, that doesn't really exist. The economy is kind of wiped at this point because you need to have a demand and a demand for stuff. And it used to work kind of, sort of, but not really. But now I think it's just completely obliterated. So I think economy's kind of out the window. They're just like, look, we're just going to give them all the tools that we can. They're not going to give us all, like they're not going to let us wipe systems. They're not going to let us. They're not going to let us like decide we don't like the way the system works and then erase it. But my suggestion is that if you place something and it's the wrong building, you should get at least like a carrier jump. You get 5 minutes to undo it and then change it, right? And then boom, and then that's it. If you don't do it in the 5 minutes or whatever, like a carrier jump, then you got to go through with it. Something like that. Even if you lose the money. I know they probably don't want to get into refunding because somebody will figure out a way to dupe gold out of it or something, or dupe credits out of it because of the way you can lag out the game and stuff. That's what we were doing with Limpets, right? We were lagging out the game basically and then backing our little ships up so that the trees would go away and then we could go pick stuff up off the ground. Sausage and chips, steak fries. All right, good to see you, buddy. 07 to you. Hell's Gate. 07 to you. Gunthric. Mr. Tritium, man. You still doing Tritium? Yeah, I get that. No, most MMO games like this have a system where you can send, like, say we have this crew thing, right? At this crew lounge, you should be able to take these guys and send them on. Oh, which reminds me, I better get her out of here. She's at 84 million. She's costing me too much money. But anyway, like get these guys and have them go get materials and bring them to your whatever you're building. That would be cool. Now a lot of games do that. Where you can just have, and it doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be in 5 minutes, but I'm just saying, a lot of them will do it like on a 24-hour cycle. You send them out, whatever, you go back to doing what you're doing, and then the next day they come back and they have all these materials, and you put them somewhere, and that's it. A new travel episode. Oh my gosh. Carrier jumping. Ooh. I'm excited. Let me see what I need here. Whilst I'm here, I better get some stuff or I'm gonna ooh. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Let's put this over here now. Hey, you go up here. Go right there. Go right there. And then I want you. Wait, did I click on that? Oh no, that's not where I want it. Ooh. Man, there we go. Well, that's fine. That's good enough. All right, so I can't ever get the screen to go right. Like the sending expeditions and NMS. I'm not sure what NMS is, but yeah, my broker, a system that has a list of profitable loads that you can pick from. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that on this run. I would just like it if when I go to a, because I have in here, it like literally the game literally tells you over here, right, that you have this construction going on. I think when you go to the store, when you go to the store over here or whatever, nope, sorry, right here in this commodities market, I think all the ones that you need stuff for should just light up blue like they do for everything else. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. I mean, finding systems to help construction on, yeah, I mean, it would be cool, but I don't think you're going to see that anytime soon. Nah, Nara's not bad. Plus, now you guys know that there's a list. You can just go to certain stations now. You don't have to go. You don't have to use a Nara right now. You can go to this one. In here, you can go to where's my Discord? Let me go to how to. Hey, look at that. Free press for Ricardo. See that? He just does whatever. His thumbnails are horrible too, but hey, whatever. He's doing better than me, so he'll be all right. Where is it? How to? Where's my how to? It's in here somewhere. I know it's in here. Oh, here it is. How to. Now, see, you got this list right here. You can just go to these now. You don't necessarily have to go to individual Anara spots anymore. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is it is? I think Elite, at the end of the day, they're trying to make it a little less confusing, so they give us stuff like this, which are just loaded with materials. But even these run out of materials, because I mean, I've run out of materials on Old Song here several times, where I had to just kind of switch to some other material. So like right now, I need. Is that true? Is that true? Hold on, I gotta scooch this over here. Okay. Now I need you to also scooch this way. Thank you. Scooch. There we go. That's what I want to see. And then I can kind of go, okay. I don't even know if ceramic composites is true. Let's see if is that even in here. But they run out of stuff at these too. But at least it's better than, before. You did have to use an Nara quite a bit. But you could typically, if you just go after one thing. Oh, here we go. Well, we'll do 11 of those. We got them. Got them, boys. And then, yeah, but at least now you can, here, liquid oxygen. That's one I've been trying to clear out of here. Liquid oxygen. And I need a lot. So I can only get 357. See, it's out of, I'm just clearing it out right now, that. And that's not one that's been on their list. Some of them are harder to run out. Like, they've even run out of steel. Steel is just insane. Let me see if steel's even on here now. Where is it? Metals. There it is. Steel. Okay, we got steel. So at least we can get some of that. Okay. Buy it. We are full, baby. Well, I mean, how would you even know that? They've only been out since like Thursday, Friday. How do you know? And a lot of people do play on the beginning of the week too. Yeah, that's great. Atlas. No, I probably won't do that. For one, I don't want to do it. It sounds like it's just too much work for me. Yeah, I know I could probably do that, but I don't want to buy all the materials, to be honest. Not all of them. If I was buying them, I'd sell them to myself. Because then I could buy another carrier on my second account quicker. I still need about 4 million, 5 million on the other account to get the carrier. 4 billion, sorry. Oh, wrong one. Let's change this to this. See, I do this much better when I'm not chit-chatting away. Go back over here. And then I got to get to the part where I unload it all. That's going to be more fun. But yeah, so yeah, we just been, I've just been going out. No, I get it that there's other ways that you can do this stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not there yet. A load system? I don't even remember. I played that game, but I don't remember what kind of load system it had. You just click on it and it just loads your shit up. I don't remember. Yeah, and I don't like this part either. I hate the space trucking thing. I'm not a fan. But, like I said, I'm not trying to besmirch truckers. I just don't know how you do it. In my mind, it's not really an option. But hey, God bless you. Yeah, maybe I'll try something like that, Rand, but right now I don't really have my carrier's not really set for prime time just yet, so I'm just doing it myself. Sometimes the boys from the Vortex Squadron come by and drop some stuff off, and that's cool. I do appreciate them. You know, but they've all got systems they're working on too, and they always want me to get people to go work on their system. I said, no, that's not how it works. People got to want to help you, or you got to tell them. So, I mean, so doing a buy order, leaving the ship, pay 600%, and then it'll be full in the morning. That's what you're saying. Now, you got a following too. Are you sure that you're just getting random people, or are you just getting your own people helping you out? How do you know it's random people? I mean, do you check the logs? What do you do? Well, again, you know, right now carriers aren't on the plate, so I don't know. I would love that too, but I don't think they're going to switch gears. They've already given us kind of their process, and maybe they'll do some extra stuff, you know, but that's just not even on the docket. So it would be cool though. I get it, to introduce a fleet carrier module that converts hydrogen from stars into tritium. You know, I wouldn't be mad if they just didn't bother with the tritium thing at all. They should just let us fuel up anytime we're near a star. You know, don't even bother converting it. Just that's it. Just fill up whenever you're near a star. Now, if you get into a bad patch, though, that could be trouble. I mean, even if you were doing the tritium, you can get into bad patches where there's no tritium, I'm sure. I don't know because I don't go out there, but I'm assuming that there's bad patches where there is no tritium, and that would be a problem, right? Oh, no. No. God dang it. I hate when that happens. All right, we got to go jump again. I done screwed the pooch on that one, boys. Yeah, I know. I don't either. But, you know, no, I mean, I'm not opposed to talking about stuff. I like your idea. I don't think they're going to do it, but I don't, you know, yeah, but they are turning the galaxy upside down. They are like literally taking the junk drawer, pouring all the crap on the table, and then they're just taking what they want from it. Oh man, what the hell is that? All right, hold on. We're getting to something. We got some shenanigans here, boys. What the holy hell? I need my fleet carrier. Where's that? Ah, there we go. All right, there we go. That's the one I want. Why the hell? Sometimes it does that. Does it do that to you guys? It does that to me all the time. It switches targets, and then I go to that target not knowing that it switched. I have too much faith in the system. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be upset if they got rid of the tritium thing. You know, the thing is, too, with carriers, now that we're getting entire star systems for a hell of a lot cheaper, I could see them reducing the cost. You know, if they made a new engine, say for the carriers that's like an SCO drive, and maybe it jumps further, maybe it does this, maybe it does that, and you don't have to pay all this upkeep and all this crazy amounts of money. That I guess they were trying to do some sort of money sinks. Sergeant 07 to you. What do you mean another bug? Yeah, well, this game is like the Matrix to a lot of people, and they totally. Am I gonna hit the deck? Don't hit the deck. Okay. Because a lot of MMOs are like that, though. The communities are very strong. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, you're right. Yes. Well, that's not one. I don't see them fixing that anytime soon either. But it's hard to get them to, because they stay very focused on kind of what their plan is, not necessarily our plan. So if you can get them to do your plan, that's great. I mean, I have gotten them to kind of veer off in sometimes, but I have to do a lot of work. And that's the thing, is I don't really want to do a lot of work. I just like making my little videos. If they have an intern or something watching them and going, oh yeah, there's a bug doing that, and if they know about it, I don't want to have to go look it up. I do have squad mates, though, that if I complain about something, they'll go see if there's a ticket for it. I think that's great. I don't do it, but they do it. Oh yeah, yeah. That should be fixed for sure. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to check and see if there's already a ticket in for that. They may be aware of it. All right. Oh 07 to you, Malcolm. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah. So this is what I do now. Hold on. I don't want to lose my place here. So now what I do is, because I got this thing all weirded out, I go, okay, let's see. Steel is then I need my calculator too. I'll put my calculator over here. Okay, so steel is 3571. 5. I hate doing this with the thing because I don't have a keypad on my keyboard. Minus, and then I go in here and I go, 360. 360. So 3211 is where we're at. All right, look at that, 3211. I mean, we're 3211. Okay, so there's that. And then what was the other one? Ceramic composites. Ceramic composites. How many did I buy? Oh, 11. Okay. Hold on. Ceramic composites. Okay, that's a 0. Got another goose egg, boys. All right, getting down. Liquid oxygen, 357. Liquid oxygen, where are you? You're in here. 875 minus 8. Clear. 875. Yeah, this stuff sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate doing this. 357. Like a 357 Magnum, which I wish I had right now so I could shoot myself in the head. All right, 518. That's where we're at, boys. 518. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but there is kind of a tool. I don't know how to use it yet. I'm still working on it. Hey, you just let me calculate it on my calculator. Yeah, you don't you look, I'm leaving him alone. He's blowing up his own Thargoids now and it's making him upset. That's enough pleasure for me. I don't care if you don't like this. At least I'm not destroying anything. Now, did I already do steel? 360? I think I did. Yeah, steel. Wait, steel. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, those guys are all good. So now we can go transfer. Yeah, I ain't typing all that stuff in. I'm just going to do it the way I do it. And they don't have to like it. I don't care. Wait. There. Well, at least that part's working. Transfer all works. Yeah, he would be shocked that I'm even using this much of a spreadsheet. That's good enough. That's my spreadsheet. I'm doing it that way. And no, I don't want to type in all that crap. So anyway, I like clicking my mouse. I'm a mouse clicker. Oh, okay. So you put in a, yeah. See, so that's not something they're totally concerned about. See, Extreme knows.
That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted. You're a goddamn genius.
See, he's a goid damn genius. That's what he is. All right, so we got those right. Efficient. I don't want to be efficient. That takes all the fun out. That takes all my frustrations out if I do it too efficiently. All right. So now next we can go back. We're gonna go back, boys. Going back. What time is it? Okay, we got enough time. We're gonna go get another load here. This is what I'm gonna be doing today. That's what I'm doing. All right. Let's see what we got now. At least when I come back, mostly, even if it's not full again, there's a lot. So we'll I don't know how many people play on Sunday morning, or for them it's afternoon now. So we'll see. God damn, that's a good one. That's another good one, Extreme. Yeah, it's true. That's not. It's not. He's not. He's not wrong.
Gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged.
I mean, everybody's old to extreme. He's still wearing diapers and shit. I'm gonna be wearing diapers too soon, so probably. Yeehaw! We are trucking, baby. I did upgrade this ship so it could be a better trucker though, and you guys should be proud of me.
Frame shift drive charging.
I'm not that old.
Speed restrictions have been lifted.
I'm only 58.
Signing off.
I'm not 60 yet. I'm working that direction, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, we're all stubborn. Hey, look, I think I'm a lot more progressive than a lot of my fellow old guys. I'll tell you that right now. Average. Well, yeah. They need to start putting some. They need to put some training wheels in here for us. We need them pusher carts, you know, with the wheels on them with the legs. That's what we need. Those. That's important stuff. I can't believe the average is 66. I don't really have anybody that old watching my streams. Now they're old. They're not that old. 20. I think it's 24 to 50. 24 to 45 or something like that. Yeah, I don't know where he got his average from either, but that's kind of high for me. I can show you my analytics. It's not. They're not that old on mine. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was just his channel that he's talking about. That's because he, you know, he sounds like an old lady, so the old guys come and watch. All right, so let's see. Where is she? Oh, I gotta get rid of that now. I gotta get rid of this shit. All right, Trailblazer song. Where are you? There you go. Do it. Okay, where are you? Where did I pass you? Oh, there she is. She's on the other side of this planet. Okay. All right, we got her. We got her figured out, boys. Does that make you laugh, Gunther? That's good. Well, he does. But yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, my analytics aren't quite that old. There are some, but not very many. I can show them to you if you want to see them. It's no big deal to me. I don't care. I'm not really like, I have a full-time day job, and I don't think this, you know, doing Elite Dangerous is not going to get me out of poverty anytime soon. The Hell's Gate. Yeah, but you're not 66. I'll show you my analytics. Just give me a minute. Let me land the plane. Let me land the plane, and we'll get into it, okay? I'll show you what age group watches my channel. I ain't got nothing to hide. There we go. Let's get this bird parked. This big old Batmobile bomber bird, whatever the hell she is. She's just a biggin'. I'm slowing down the inertia, if you're wondering, because otherwise she just gets out of hand. Okay. All right. Because otherwise, you guys weren't even paying attention yesterday. I literally slammed into this thing, and I was down to like 15%.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, well, you do different games too. Now I'm just doing the one, but I mean, I have done other ones like so. And my most popular videos, I think I showed you guys before, are really Cyberpunk 2077, and only specific ones. I can literally do a video about this one topic like every day, and it would be like all my videos would be popular. Because you got to remember, people don't watch everything you produce, so they only watch what comes up on their feed. So that's why I don't mind repeating myself in different videos, because they may have missed the video I said something about it one day, but then they turn around and they watch it the next day, and that's got the same information in it. So if I go here, and I go over here, and I go to here, and I go into analytics. Here they are right here. Look, I can tell you who's watching. You get subscribers, or is it? Yeah. Is it subscribers? No. Where the hell is that one? Audience. Audience, that's what it is. Okay. Wait, where's my little... See, most of my people watch me at these times, right where I'm kind of around noonish. And then that's like my thing. And then where are the... Oh, there we go. So I got female 0. So that's why I know you're all boys. And then look. So I got 18 to 24. I got a little bit. Yeah, which is not bad. And then I got 28, 25 to 34. I've got 38%. So that's my bulk of my peeps. And you go to 35, 45. See, and it's like 55 to 64. I've got a little teeny amount, which is really weird, right? So, yeah. So I don't know why, if where the average came from, but on my channel, that's not the case. So I just call it from like 25 to 45 is a bit roughly where I'm at. I mean, well, you could go 18 to 45. Yeah, they love you. That's why I said you sound like an old lady. That's why they're loving on you, buddy. They want a little piece of that. They want to break off a little piece of that because you get that sexy high voice. Yeah. And you never get on camera. See, I'm always on camera. They know I'm ugly. I can't even hide. But so all right. So now let's see what we need. Hold on. All right, so blah, blah, blah. I like my calculator, by the way. Look, man, I'm old school. That's just the way it is. All right, so we'll go into commodities market. Let's see what I need now. I still need a ton of... I don't want to even do CMMs till last. What is this one? Steel? How much steel's in here? I was trying to do a lot of steel. There we go. We got... See, it's only 572. Well, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing, but... We'll take them. We'll take 700 or 572 of those. And then we got to go, what's the next one? We also need, I'm not doing the water. How's water? Let's see if water's doing good. Okay. I might be off on the water because, oh, well, yeah, still some more. Okay. All right, we're full, boys. We can go back. Woo-wee. That was a fun trip. I thought the I'm sorry. What is that word? I think you misspelled something there. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm not understanding that word. Oiter on the stream was him. Oh, there's a character. He's got a character on his stream. I don't know. He doesn't. Oh, the picture. Oh, okay. Oi means pee. Okay, I got it. The picture. I don't remember his picture. I just know he doesn't have a little window like this one. So, with his face in it. Yeah, pictures don't work. I don't know. Does he look like a little old lady in the picture? Is he hot? Oh. I don't remember what that looks like. Oh, like a wizard. Well, maybe they think he's Gandalf. I think we got it figured out, boys. I think they just think he's Gandalf. I have a picture of me that looks like Gandalf. It's on one of my Facebook pages, but I don't really update those anymore. I got tired of doing those. Those guys, Facebook people will not leave Facebook. They are just, if it's not on Facebook, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. You're a hot wizard? Okay. Well, whatever the old guys like, old guys like hot wizards. That's fine. I made a hot wizard the other day. Sorry. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, but he's not that old though. Yeah. I don't know. You guys do some weird shit. All right. Here we go. Gotta go back and do my math again because I know you guys love watching that part, so I'm gonna do it. Hey, look, I just try to find ways that work for me. I can't always, I'm not always gonna do it. I do what I know, not what I don't try to spend a lot of time figuring out newfangled ways to do everything. Unless it's absolutely necessary, like there's no other way to do it, then I'll do it. Alright. Alright. We're gonna jump. Oh, come on. Come on, girlfriend. There we go. Come on. See, I'm not a hot enough wizard. I don't have to wear my... do I have to gotta go get my cloak? I gotta put my cloak on? Look, I'm even wearing an old school Battle Vortex t-shirt, man. This is like one of the originals. That shit's old, man. You don't remember what? To my windshield. I don't think so. Oh, the speakers? Well, you know what? It's probably your coloring. I think, well, this is in default coloring right now. It's not supposed to be, but it is. I can fix that. It's supposed to be different colors. Those speakers? Let me see. You mean those speakers on the sides or these two on the front? Or this thing's got Bose speakers in it, dude. Look at all them speakers. This is a boom box. Look at this guy. Well, that's for the Is there pilots on both sides or just the one? So, yeah, this is a weird ass cockpit. Is that another? I don't even know. Yes, it does have a body kit. Yes, it does. I don't remember which one. All right, now back to business. Back to work, boys. I gotta get back to work. I'm working here. I'm working. Oh, those things. Yeah, that's from the body kit. Yes. I thought you meant in the cockpit, not outside. Yes, that's outside. Those are outside. I can show you those. Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look. This body kit's actually kind of cool. See, I know how to do this part. You gonna tell me that I didn't do that right now? See, look, it's got antennae. It's got all this. It's got all kinds of antennae on it. See, that's the thing you're talking about, but you're talking about the ones in the front. You're talking about these bad boys. Oh, come here. Okay. There you go. How about that? Huh? Ooh, look at that. Look at that photo op right there. That's badass. We're doing a photo op right there. Boom. That's cool. Yeah. Next thumbnail right there, baby. Oh, yeah, no, it's these two thingies right here. And their antennae, they look like gun to me, but you know, everything looks like a gun to a combat pilot. That is wicked, dude. I like that. All right, back to work. Back to work, boys. See, you guys are just distracting me. That's a better one than even the one Rand has on his thumbnail. I'm gonna put that's gonna be on the next video you watch. I'm gonna have to come up with a new pilot now. Damn it. If you guys got any waifus you're interested in, you can send me a picture in the Discord and I'll see what I can do. There you go. Go to that Discord. Send me a pic of your favorite waifu. Unless I've already done her before. And if you want to know if I've done her before, you gotta go to the Instagram. Which is another thing you can do. Go there. Did anybody see that new Thrustmaster stick? The dual sticks they're coming out with? They're on pre-order right now. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm thinking about them. It's only $399 for the pair. And if you break something, all you have to do is replace one stick either side. So if you, or you can swap them. I mean, if it's something that you don't care about on one stick, you can just swap them so that they're the other, you know, so the other one's the second stick, the left stick or the right stick. You can interchange them. Well, I understand that, Rand, but okay, you going to give me $600 for a joystick? Okay. I understand that Mercedes is typically better than a Yugo, but okay, Yugo's affordable, VKB not so much. Not for me. Maybe for you, because you make all that money off that YouTube channel. But me, not so much.
resume your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us.
Yeah, those. Yeah, the not VKBs. They're like 300 a piece. Oops! See, look at that. I got too much inertia. They're gonna try and run me into the. There we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. You're not monitored. You mean monetized? What? Don't you have... What are you selling over there?
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander.
Oh, okay.
Docking requires
All right, thanks,
confirmed.
Sarge.
Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, the ones I wanted were like 300 a piece, I guess. I didn't look through all their budget stuff. And I don't know if I don't really like 2 sticks. I kind of like the throttle and... Oh, really? Well, that's what I do too. Except I also got monetized because I could. So I don't make any money. I make more money off of the subscriptions that I've got. I've only got a handful of those. Stick in a throttle, good. Yeah, send me that one, Sarge. Maybe I'll look at that one. Oh! Did you guys see that? Somebody got in trouble. Wasn't me this time. All right, so steel. All right, here we go. So steel. So I think what Rand is trying to get me to do is this thing. Steel. 32, 11, and then he wants me to go up here and type minus 572. How about that? Nope, didn't do it. How do you do it? Huh? What did I do wrong? So what you're saying is, oop, God dang it. Now I lost my numbers. 3172, right? See, this is why I don't do this. I think it was 3172, but I'm not sure now. So you're saying equals. See, this is why I use the calculator. You see how much struggle I'm having? 3172 minus 572. Okay. Is that what you were talking about? You want me to do that instead? Will that make you happy? Will that keep mecking out of my DMs? Because I really don't know that he and I are going to have a loving conversation. What? Isn't that right? Didn't I do it right? Put the equal sign in there? Now you got my steel numbers all messed up. Let's see. Water, 439. I don't want a video. Just tell me what to type in. Equals 439 minus 156. 283. Is that wrong? Anybody? Anybody got a calculator? Because I don't remember the numbers now. Oh, for Pete's sakes, Atlas, no. That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. I'm not doing all that. All right, so now we can go here. See, it worked. You see, you just don't like it. You just don't like anything. Anything I do, you just don't like it. All right, there we go. There we go. Confirm. Boom. All right, we got a lot of steel on this carrier. Look at that. How much room do I got? Oh, we still got room. Still got room. Okay, boys. It's time. It's break time. So I'm going to go take a break. I'll be right back. Oh, I have that one. You're talking about this? This one? Talking about this one? Yep, I have it. Not using it yet. I don't care if it's efficient. You guys, Extreme, could you repeat that thing you said? No, you just stop it, Urban. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, thank you, Hells. All right. I'm done with you boys. I'm going on break.
Through the Milky Way's techno, guardians of peace, we fly so high, defending life beneath starry sky. We bring the peace, we bring the groove, galaxy's heartbeat in every move. Protect the stars, protect the light, dance with all your cosmic might. Enemies beware our shining flare, justice in our hands beyond compare. Humanity and life we all defend, into the cosmos, onward we ascend. We bring the peace, we bring the groove, galaxy's heartbeat in every move. Protect the stars, protect the night, dance with all your cosmic might. Bolts of light and shields so bright, we fight for what is just and right. Through nebula and cosmic dark, we ignite each astral spark. We bring the peace, we bring the groove, galaxy's heartbeat in every move. Protect the stars, protect the night, dance with all your cosmic might. Bolts of light and shields so bright, we fight for what is just and right. Through nebula and cosmic dark, we ignite each astral spark. We bring the peace, we bring the groove, galaxy's heartbeat in every move. Protect the stars, protect the light, dance with all your cosmic might.
Alrighty then. Woo! I'm back. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. I did already. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, guys, this little thing I'm doing is fine. Okay, it works great for me. All right, now I got an ice cream. You know what that means, boys? We got a new thumbnail today. We need a rating. It's a great thumbnail, and we're gonna get into that. We got a new architect on the case today. Tricia. Her name's Tricia. Let's give her a rating. Let's give the thumbnail a rating. Tricia Hanover. Not to be confused with Tricia Helfner. Although it is Tricia Helfner. Cylons, baby. Oh, Sergeant, you like that one? I'm shocked. A 10 right out of the gate from Sergeant. I warned him not to cause any accidents on his laptop. Hells with a 7.5. All right. Now, you really appreciate her more if you watch the second version of Battlestar Galactica.
Joins becomes a name. From canvas deep to screen so bright, we all join in this delight.
You got roots, troll.
Shades of red and hues of blue. Every artwork speaks to you.
Means her hair's not the natural
A
color.
language loud, a silent voice. Feel the rhythm, make your choice. From the brush to the digital scene.
Of course, you guys are welcome to make your own waifus. It's all good.
Eyes and hearts unwind. Art is magic in every kind. Radiance into one. Oh,
7.
know it's fun.
Got 7 from Urban Orange.
Piece of story, creativity's run. Let's appreciate in this moment.
Sharon Stone. No, it's Tricia Helfner.
Heartbeat, feel the blue.
It's not Sharon Stone at all.
You know it's fun. Every piece
I might have one, though. I don't remember.
let's appreciate in this
You want to see all the pilots that work for the Vortex Squadron? You can go to this link right here. Get their backstory and everything. So you know what they're doing for the Vortex Squadron.
what's the heartbeat feel through.
This ice cream is so good.
Shades of red and hues of blue. Every artwork speaks to you. A language loud, a silent voice. Feel the rhythm, make your choice.
Alrighty. Boy, that was fun. Alright, so let me see right here. Okay, so the dealio is the new album dropped. So you guys were asking about the songs that I play on the stream. That album has dropped, but you can only get it right now if you're a member of the channel. So Atlas, you can have access to it. And Sergeant, any of you guys with the little stars next to your name, you can see it. Also on the Patreon, if you're a Patreon supporter, you can see the new album. The new album's out. It's 17 tracks, 51 minutes. Pretty good size album. So, and then also of course, it's our 9th album. So if you want the rest of them, you can get those too. But the one we're working on right now, it's called Vortex Vibes, Tales of the Legendary Vortex Squadron. Beautiful album, sung completely by the Daylight Band, which we had the lead singer, one of the lead singers on the other day in the thumbnail. So you can scroll back and find her if you want. It says Daylight right on her shirt, so that's how you know it's her. And let's see. So I think that's it for funsies. Now where were we? Were we empty? Are we empty? We're empty. Okay, we gotta go back. You know, there was a thing the developers always like to say. They say, you know, players will efficient themselves out of having fun. So I try not to do that. I try not to go too far. Now, sometimes I do go a little far. It just depends on what it is. If it's something that's repetitious, then I can I can certainly sympathize with that. But if it's just, and I've even min-maxed out the best way to kill Thargoids. Now, getting people to do that in the group with me isn't always the easiest thing, but there is a method. There is an exact method on how to kill them efficiently and quickly. But I try not to press it too hard because I don't want the boys not to have fun. But for me personally, I just have a method to do it. And I do have plenty of videos about me, going in and killing, invasions by myself. And that was a lot of fun. But I do that in a certain way. I do a certain thing, and then I have certain methods. But when you're with a group, you kind of got to do a little different. But, we used to make a lot of money killing Thargoids on ground port invasions. Oh my God, that's how I made my first carrier money, was doing ground invasions. We love those things. I wish they'd come back, but I don't know why they're removing all these game loops. That just kind of sucks. And maybe that if you look at the entire player base, we're probably AX pilots are probably a smaller group, but they certainly are active. I mean, they're certainly around a lot. So I don't know what their prerequisite is to, well, we don't really need this game loop anymore or that game loop. Let's just take it away completely. Yay. I don't know where that comes up in the conversation at the meetings. They don't invite me to the meetings. I wish they did, though. I'd be totally down with checking out the meetings. All right, it's going in hot. Going back to Oregon again. Oregon. And we need to get over into our little Trailblazer song here and see what we can get out of her this time. It's kind of like fun. It's kind of like a fun game. Now, Trailblazer's on the opposite side of the planet today, which kind of sucks. Yesterday, she was right in between the two planets, and it was a really easy trek. Didn't have to do a lot of thinking. Just kind of flying in there. Troll, I don't know if you did you try and reinstall? And also check your video drivers. That's always a thing for Elite Dangerous. Make sure if you have an NVIDIA especially that it's up to date. I don't know. The boy, we don't really do much tech support around here. But, it happens. What's Hell's Gate serious about? Oh, he wants to read something out of the files of your game. It's like, okay. I ain't doing that. When you guys get it created, though, send me a copy. Maybe I'll take a look. Maybe. See how I feel about it. I don't plan on going, doing this my whole life. I'm just having fun right now. Well, it's not really fun. It's actually a lot of torture, but I'm pretending I'm having fun. So what do you think of that? Huh? I'm glad. I know new tools will come out over time, too. Especially once the dev team gets it kind of settled in as to what they're actually going to let us do or not do. And that it works, at least in some capacity. Then there will be more tools that come out. Even tool makers don't like to make the tools too early because the damn game's going to change 72 times, and then they got to keep fixing their software. Sent me an in-game request. Well, I don't ever know what you're doing. I got to know what you're doing. And that doesn't mean you get to come sneak up on me just because I'm your friend. All right. Even my own squad mate's no better than that. I don't make one thumbnail. I make a thumbnail every video. I can show you how to take pictures, though. Because what you want is you want something that's related to whatever you're doing. So if I'm trucking, then I'll post something to do with the trucking. Or I'll put the ship in the picture that's doing the trucking. I do that a lot. I guess for you, you're always doing the same things. I have tons of hot redheads. Matter of fact, right here is the Instagram page with every single pilot. Hot redhead. Hot redhead. Hot redhead. Hot pinkhead. Sort of red. Auburn. Redhead. Look at that. Oh, redhead again. Who is? You are? You're a hot redhead? This is a hot redhead here, too. There's another one. Oh, here's another redhead. This one's Scottish. Or Irish, I mean. Oh, this is my favorite. This is one of my faves. He's one of my favorite hot redheads. Commander Jatem Clairvoy. Yep, got lots of redheads. Well, there you go. Well, now you've seen every single one that I've put out in the last year. Look at that. Who's that look like? Now, they seem to come out better if I use an actual model. If I use take a photo from the internet and use their headshot, they come out better usually. They come out more realistic. Like this is Cara Dune. I know that one. I know some of these are like Instagrams or whatever. Yeah, so you just gotta get, this is Vanity 6. And then this is a streamer right here. You guys may have seen her. This is a actual band singer. Yep. Now this one is neat because I got a prompt from a piece of artwork with this kind of outfit, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm taking that." So I like that one. This one is completely AI, and that's why she's an android now. She doesn't look human enough. Oh, you mean the hot housewife? That actually was a comedian, I think, is the one you're talking about. All right, Starport Services. Let's see what we got. Gotta get back to work. I'm not getting any work done. This is how come I don't get any work done. Oh, commodities. What do I want? Do I need, how many CMMs are in here? Holy spuckers, look at all those. I wish they were all that high. We can just load up. We can do a whole load right here. Look at that. Buy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. We're at maximum capacity, boys. We are just moving right along. We're just making short work of this stuff right here. Get my navigation command center up and running. Boom. We're going in hot, boys. Got a full tank. Got a full cargo. Come on, big fellas. I love how all the ships that are shown up here are like power play ship colors.
Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah, plus, they might if they keep upping the amount of materials that is available out there, then, I mean, that's super helpful too, because not everybody's going to know about those Trailblazer ships, to be honest. You would only know about that if you pay attention to the lore, and not everybody does that. Amazingly enough, even my own guys, I have to literally tell each one of them individually, because if I just try to post it, they'll be like, "Oh, what's going on? I don't know. What do you mean? and so I got to go tell them, like every single one of them, because they're just so stubborn about not reading anything. Some of them do, but the majority of them do not want anything to do with it. So, you know, something I deal with, something I work with. I think the majority, the lion's share of the squad today is probably out in California Nebula. So, but I need to get this syndicate open, so I'm working. I'm doing the Lord's work right here. That's what I'm doing. Coming in hot. I've never filled up the carrier before. That should be interesting. Should be interesting. You dirty dog. All right, at least I got it. Sarge. That was funny. That was good.
Welcome to our carrier.
Yeah, Hell's Gate, he's pretty helpful usually. He's been helping me with some of these. I mean, there's still a whole bunch of stuff to be done in the logistics system and in the mining system. But, you know, it's just like, you know, if the boys, you know, want to help out, they can help out. But, you know what I mean? I get them started. I find the play. I go out and do all the work. I go find them, and then I at least get the main system. Whoa! Get the main system running, and then it's on them after that. Is that? Who is that? Was that guy trying to get my cargo? Where'd he go? Who is it? Gudamine. Yeah, he was trying to steal my cargo, boys. He wanted a little piece of me. You don't get a piece of this white chocolate. Look at that beautiful ship. I changed the paint because it's not in the Thargoid War right now, but it's still got the Thargoid symbol on it. Okay, this thing is still a good. This is a heavy-duty Goiden ship, and there's a song on the new album about Cygnus Prime too, which I think is pretty fun. Pretty cool.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is...
America. Well, that makes sense, Sarge. You should have America colors. You should. Mine has my color, red and black. Red and black are my colors. I have a very scientific way for doing colonization. I look around and I find something I like, and then I go colonize it. It's awesome. Because we're, you know, we need to have a presence everywhere. We need our fingers in all the pies. Scarlet and gold. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like the I like the color that I use on one of my cutters. It's gold and black, and it just looks. Oh, I think it's also. Was it also on Kyriakos? Is on one of my bombers too. The gold and black. It looks kind of executive. It's very good for. I think they should have that. I imagine at some point, depending on what they do with the carriers, that they'll have more. I went in there. I can't believe it. I did not want to go in there. They'll have more paint jobs and stuff. I don't know how many. I mean, I know a lot of people have carriers, but I don't know as far as the whole player base how many really like it. I don't know about the German flag per se, because I don't. No, it's red and black because that's the colors of Battle Vortex. Brand colors. That's why it's red and black. I'm a little bit more simple than that. Okay, I'm a simple guy. All right, so now hold on. We got to get my spreadsheet out. we're gonna do this again because we know Atlas loves this part. So we've got the CMMs. So we're gonna put an equal sign. Here we go. Equals 4189 minus 728. Boom. Look at that. That is so beautiful. The new one is orange, and it's orange. It's actually red, orange, and yellow. The original Battle Vortex brand colors were black and red, and I still use those a lot. Now, if they had now inside, the carrier colors inside are orange. Yeah, you'll see a lot of them are wearing black and red. Those are usually commanders have those black and red. See, black and red, black and red. You'll see it a lot because I use it a lot. This one's black and red, and white. See, there's going to be a lot of that. Black and red. You're going to see that a lot because that's this one's another one, black and red. So it just depends on what I'm doing. Yeah, see, this is another one, black and red. Yeah, they're just everywhere. They're all throughout. I don't usually, the orange colors, the newer logo, I don't use as often, but I do use them. Now, if they had a nice orange color with, you know what they don't have is they don't have like orange lasers. It kind of pisses me off. They have every other kind of laser and the engines to go with them, but they do have orange engines. They just don't have orange lasers. Because I used to run orange on this one, but I don't think I had the orange. I don't think they had the orange. Oh, dang it. What am I doing? Oh. Now I just screwed myself up. All right, hold on. Let's go transfer. And then I go all the way up. Transfer to carrier. There we go. Confirm it. Get it off my ship. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so if you go into here. I just don't think I have the color. I don't have the colors I really, really, really wanted. I've been using the pink because it kind of goes with the red. But this is also a Thargoid ship, so this one's not necessarily a branded ship. Except for that it's the flagship for the Vortex Squadron. Which was also black and red at one point. Where's the library? There you go. Or livery, whatever they call it. See, but I got, so this one, I don't think I have an orange one. I don't think there is a good, well, this one, let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, that's actually not terrible. I don't feel like spending money on it, though. Not today. Not today, Satan. So I think the biggest thing right now, I think I have, no, I don't have that one. I have, which one am I using? I'm using this Squadron Red. Yeah, I like that. I like Squadron Red. And then I'm using the pink because it goes with the red. And then I have the pink engines. But they have like, this one you can't change, well, yeah, see, it's got orange engines here. You can put orange engines on your ship, but you don't have orange lasers. Yeah, there's an orange skin. I just don't have it. That's what the thing is. But that's not the one thing that pisses me off. So I'm using the red, crimson, the pink, and the pink. I like the pink. Oh, see, but the concourse is, the research colors is red. So it goes with the, they don't have a lot of good, yeah, so these all suck. This one's okay, I guess. If I had the orange paint job, which I don't. I may change it to something. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. You know, fleet carriers, to me, I don't think they really wanted to put these in the game. It's like somebody forced them to do it, and they didn't. So they kind of cut a lot of corners. You know, it just seems like there's a lot of corners cut in there. Maybe they'll remodel them at some point. You know, do a new fleet carrier model with SEO drives and stuff, and then charge you on the website to buy one. I wouldn't put that past them. I'd buy one. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, okay, where were we? Going back out. Going back out again. Let's see. Yep, we got my handy dandy spreadsheet working perfectly. The boys are loving it. I'm going in hot. Going back to Song. Song, what's up, Song? I don't even know how much space I have left, but it doesn't really matter.
Ship released. You have liftoff.
Oh, I love it when you guys are bonding. Hey, don't trust Rand. Hellsgate. He could be a spy. He could be a Russian spy. We don't even know. He could be an AXI spy. That's what he could be. Hey, I'm the squad leader. I do these things. I notice things. I noticed I noticed that you got Meccan to raid you the other day. Don't think I didn't see that. I see all, Atlas. I see all. I'm like the looking glass of Elite Dangerous. Watchdog. I know all the shenanigans. Yes. See? See that? Spy. Wait, it's back in the space it was in. Yay. Proves everything. Guilty as charged. We're going to judge you. We're judging you. We know you're a spy. Zemina said so. See? She even knows. Well, I mean, technically, we're on the same side as them unless they're destroying game loops, and then we're not. If they're not destroying my game loops, I'm okay. I support them all the time. I used to go to their group all the time. Hell, man, Spire sites with AXI, that was like the most fun in the whole freaking game. Those guys knew how to kill some goids fast. I had to bring a fast ship just so I could get a freaking hit on them before they'd kill it. These guys are just efficient as hell. They made me billions, though. Gotta give them that much. I never flew with XSF, so I don't know. I don't know if I would be down with that. You think the newness of colonization's wearing off yet? I think people are getting burned out on it already, to be honest. It's really time consuming. Yeah, that's the whole AXI group. Well, not the whole group, but you could tell, like, if you go in there, you could tell if there was an FC in there, and you could just go just right away and just I don't usually get into chat with them because I don't care, because I can see what they're doing, so I don't need all that. Yeah, they do. They like. Well, he wasn't getting subs from him. He was getting them to raid him after their streams, which he was trying to get me to do too. But I kind of forgot. So let's see. Where was I at? Oh yeah. 4. Oh, we're at song. Okay, let's go here. I think we're just gonna try to pick up some more. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I don't really. I just, it's almost as bad as that spreadsheet thing you guys are making me do. All right, so let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, gotta get some more commodities. We want some more CMMs. There's lots of CMMs there. I might as well do them if I can get them. There they are. Look at how many. 96. Yeah, that'll take a minute to clear out there. Let's take them. Just take them. We're just taking them.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
161, but how many subs did you get out of it? That's the trick. You can always get people to come to the channel. Whether you can get them to come back is the trick. All right, so now we're done. We're done here. We are done here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's if you pick up subs from it, that's when it's worth doing it. Because I mean, a lot of people don't really watch. They don't really watch. They kind of listen, because a lot of them will be playing the game and they'll just have somebody on in the background. So, they may not realize that he's changed. That it's changing channels, and then they'll just go with the raid. But if you can get them to actually sub once they get, like, when the raid comes, if you start asking people right away to sub to the channel or give it a like or whatever, that's better. That's better for you. Are we already out of here? Let's go. Oops. Wrong launch. Let's go this one. That's what you want to do. But if you can get up to, I mean, you're not going to get hundreds of thousands. I mean, if you get a couple thousand, if you can get up to 5, 6, 7,000, that's not terrible. That's for an Elite Dangerous channel. That's actually quite good. You don't have to beg for them. You just kind of say it offhand. You don't beg. You don't do begging. You just tell them, "Hey guys, hit that sub button." Just say it offhand in conversation. I'll say it sometimes just in conversation, and anytime I do, like, my thing where you rate the thumbnail, it says it in there at least 4 times, and it shows you all the places you can sub, and it says like and subscribe. It does the whole 9 right in that advertisement, so you can make yourself little advertisements too. Well, I mean, why? You're not asking for them. You're just reminding people that there's an option. You're not asking them to do anything. You're just saying, hey, by the way, if you want to, you can sub to the channel. That's not terrible. You got to get over that. If you want to grow, you need to get over that, because doing call to action is very important. Any marketing guy will tell you that. You need call to actions. If you don't remind the people, they just won't do it. Actually, in YouTube, especially if you say the word subscribe, it'll actually light up the subscribe button for you. You don't even got to do that part. I'm not sure how well it works on live streams, but I know on videos, if somebody says like and subscribe, it'll actually light up the 2 buttons on the video, under the video. And then you have to remind them to do things like looking in the description for things and stuff like that. You just do it in conversation. You don't have to beg for it. You're not begging. Uh-oh. Boys, I think we got a Braben Tunnel. We did. We are blessed with the Braben Tunnel today. Old David Braben, our friend and savior. Wow, this is a long one, too. Thank our stars for David Braben, the creator of Elite Dangerous. You should like and subscribe if you like David Braben. 2 minutes. This one's going on. I might get broke. I might get busted out. This is his third round now. He's still doing it. His fourth one. This is his fourth round. Hey, look, this is content, okay? There it is. I got booted. Got the old orange Sidewinder. The old inevitable, which is could not connect to the server. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Continue. Solo. Well, there was some action there, boys. We got some action. Incoming message. All right, we gotta go remap ourselves where we were. Where the hell were we going? I think we were going to the... Wait, right? Let's see. Was it? Am I right? Were we going to the Prime? We were. Okay, should be over here. All right, we got. Oh, we got to get it back into Super Cruise. Back into Super Cruise we go, boys. That was the Braben Tunnel from hell. It's the Braben Tunnel of Death. Kicked us right out of the universe, out of the galaxy. That's good. That's content. You can also make little graphics that come up on your screen. Every once in a while, it'll say, you know, like and subscribe, because you gotta get people to think about it, or they won't do it. I mean, they may not do it anyway, but if you don't ask, you're never gonna get anybody to do it. It's pretty rare, unless the person's just by nature somebody that subs to channels. And subs aren't even really important anymore. To be honest, it's not really what's important. What's important is watch time. So if you can get them to watch your videos, that's even better. And that's why I like Ricardo. He's able to get people to watch his videos, even though they're not something I would watch, but he knows the crowd and he knows how to get them to come and see what he has to say. And he doesn't script anything either. He just does it off the cuff. I mean, maybe he's got field notes, but he definitely doesn't script. Some of the older guys do. I'm not... Oh, you guys are talking about something else. I don't know what that is. Well, if he scripts, he doesn't read them. Because he's not... No, he's got too many... He's got too many other words in there. He might have a loose script, but I don't think he does any kind of... He doesn't script like Commander Burt. He scripts, you can tell. But and same with Exorcist. He scripts. Sometimes he does it off the cuff. I don't ever script. I hate scripting. It's like if I got to write it all down, might as well just post it as a blog post. Yeah, I don't think he does. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm not against that, dude. I don't script anything. I do have some scripted videos, but they take me a long time because I have to do the lines over and over and over. I have to have the right inflections and all that. It's just like, ugh. Yucky. All right, boys. We've got to update that spreadsheet. Look at that. We're gonna go to CMMs. We're gonna put the little... Whoa. It's not what I want it to be. Oh, now it's a mathematical equation. Don't like that. Hold on. Oh boy. Now it's messy. See what you did? 3461. $34.61 minus 728. See, I was doing better with the calculator, boys. Yeah, I'm too lazy too. 2733. That's where we're at, boys. 2733. Getting down there. We're whittling this bad boy down. All right, here we go. Yeah, I still got room. We're gonna keep loading her. I'm gonna keep loading her till she gets full. And then I'm gonna have to go unload her. Ugh. At least the unloader is just like drop it and go. Drop, go, drop, go, drop, go. Yeah, I don't like the script either. I hate it. But you never get recognized by the other news channels because you don't. Okay. I didn't do it right. Hold on. Damn it, got hiccups. Whoo-wee. All right. Wow, we got another load. Can you guys believe it? So, guys and gals, let me talk to you a minute about your extended Pilots Federation warranty. If you want, you can join our Discord. It's completely free. And when you go to the Discord and you find your Discord, it'll send you to a page here called it's up here somewhere. Welcome. Send you to the welcome page. And in the welcome page, you'll see, welcome to the Vortex Squadron. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. And you get down to here. And you go to choose your role. You have to do this part. If you don't do this part, then you won't be able to see much of anything. But if you do this part, you go to verify yourself, right? And that takes you to this second page right there, right? You can come down here. You can verify yourself. Now you get your three choices. You can just be verified, which you can see the whole entire Discord with that. Not a problem. You can also, if you want, you could be a prospect, which tells me that you're interested in maybe joining the Vortex Squadron. Totally okay with that as well. Or you can just join this Vortex Squadron. We don't even ask any questions. You just join. You're in. Okay. Now, it's free. It's free Discord. You can boost though. The Vortex Squadron optional. So once you get that done, you can just do whatever. If you come down here, most of the guys talk down here in local chatter. So that's where you might want to go next. If you want to learn all about the Vortex Squadron, not everything, but it's got a lot in here. A lot of the lore of our adventures is in there. And of course, we have our recruiter here and the Vortex Wings of Death. And then, so once you do that, that's great. Now, if you want to go a little further, let's say you are an adventurous person. You want to go to Nara. Okay. Boom. Now, on Anara, you'll end up at a page similar to this one, or something similar. It might just be the news page, really, to be honest. But if you go to the Discord, which I'll give you a link to my page, you want to see what my page is all about, what it looks like once you get all this set up. Then you go to your commander page and you set it up. You sign up for an account on Anara. You get it set up, and then you'll get a commander page, right? And on your commander page, you can see everything there is to know about your commander. What you've done, what your achievements are, what groups you belong to, all that kind of stuff, right? Keeps track of your credits and assets, all of your achievements, all of your everything. Tells you everything you do. What last time you jumped, when you jumped, where you jumped, how you jumped, everything. This thing is great. And it also keep track of all your fleet, your entire fleet of ships, which I have many. So once you get in there, and you get signed up. You get your little thing filled out. You don't have to fill out everything the first day, but just get enough to where you can get to this squadron thing, and you can go to other squadrons, okay? And if you do a squadron search in other squadrons, and you go in here and you go Vortex Squadron, and hit the old search key, it'll come up with a Vortex Squadron. So when you go here, on this page, there will be a request to join, and you go in there, you request to join. Well, obviously we know Highland is wrong. So here you are. You can get in there, and then on this page there'll be a request to join or whatever, something like that. I don't have that button because I'm already in there. And so once you do that, I'll approve you here, and then you got 2 things down. Now the third thing you got to do, if you want the special deal, I have a special deal for you, commanders. You go into the game and you go over to status, and you come down to, or sorry, not status. Go to squadrons on the up arrow thing. And then if you're in a squadron that you don't want to be a member of anymore, you just go into browse squadrons, and you come down to, whoops, no, I said that wrong. Back it up, squadron management. And then you go to settings, and then down here it says leave squadron. So you can leave the squadron that you're in if you want to join ours, and then just go back. And then you want to go to browse squadrons. Okay. Then you go to search up here. You go up here. You go. It's VS 99. Right. Then you search for that. And there it is. And then you hit Vortex Squadron. And then there will be a button in here for you to join there. Now, once you join there, I'll approve you there. I don't usually ask any questions. I just approve. If we don't like you, we'll let you know. And then, or you can leave on your own. It's up to you. But so then once you're done with that, and you go into, if you're, and then go back to your Discord here, right? So you go back to your Discord, wherever the hell it went. It's over here. If you do those 3 things and I approve you, so if you need to send me a message, send it to Commander Will Furian to let me know you're done. If your name's different on each platform, then you need to tell me what your names are on each platform so I can match them up. Otherwise, I'll never figure it out, and I'll just be like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you. So then you can come, and once you get approved in all 3 places, what I'll do is I'll give you a field promotion to Wing Commander. So all these yellow guys, these are all Wing Commanders. These guys that have done all these things, these 3 things, and they're in here, right? We also have an agent, Spirit Mind. He's done at least one of the things, but he hasn't done all 3, so he stays there, right? So agent's usually just a stepping stone to get you up into Wing Commander. So once you're a Wing Commander, you can also any of these things that you pick. So if you want to just be an agent, then you can have this logo. If you have this one, you can have this logo, and these are what's called avatars. You can use them on any social media platform. And then you also have the Vortex Squadron Wing Commander, which I will send you personally once all those criteria are met. And it's really not that bad. It's maybe 10 minutes of your life that I won't give you back. But then you're a full member, and then we know that you've made the commitment. You are definitely in the squad, and definitely all in. Okay? But you don't have to do all 3 of those things. You can do any one of those things and still be a member. And it's all good. And it's all wonderful. As always, my commanders, I'm about ready to get getting. 07s to all you that showed up today. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. And I will see you guys again sometime next week. I don't know. There's probably going to be at least 1, if not 2 updates next week. So be prepared, commanders. And we will talk to you guys again sooner rather than later. Okay? 07s.
Stardust in your hair, you're a cosmic dream, flying through lights up just the same. Planetary dance under nebulous skies, with a wink and a nod, diamond stars in your eyes. From the shadows of moons to the edge of the truth, Commander, you shine like a stellar sleuth. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Black holes and quasars, they can't dim your light. Exploring the unknown till the final night. Through wormhole twists and nebulous form, we'll ride the pulsars in a galactic storm. Gravitational waves carry our creed in the silent vacuum where whispers lead. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Our beacon is bright, it never will stray. Follow the trail into the Milky Way. Wishing you all the best in the void out there. From the cosmic center, gotta feel that flare. Waiting to salute like a bright comet's tail. Commander will follow, no way we could fail. Oh, we could fail. Way we could fail.